Hey guys, it's Bill Vinci and Ryan Vinci from No Time for Nonsense. It's a Thursday night. You know what that means. We are going live from Lawford's Pub tonight. Well, we're not, but our guest is Tom Nitti. Tom, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Awesome. Good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. I got to tell you, your little video you sent us for the intro thing, man, you got a lot of energy. So I knew this was going to be a fun show tonight.
I try to keep you on your feet. Everybody on your feet.
You got to, man.
Yeah.
That's what keeps everybody excited, man. So, Ryan, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing great. I wish I was in the bar like Tom.
I know, Tom. It'd be nice if we could come and join you over there, and we could be doing this live right in the pub if everything was open right now.
Especially Lawford's Pub.
I know.
Sponsor, everything. Awesome.
Throw some darts behind you. You can play right now, but you'd have to throw for me too. Just get the better throws.
We'll have to catch you over there one of these nights when things open again. We got a couple people just hopping on. John Pappas, hey, what's up, buddy? Jimmy, hey, Brian's on. What's up, guys? Hey, Brian. Before we start, I want to thank some sponsors of tonight's show. Always a big thing for us. Our sponsors take care of us, and so we want to give a shout out to first Out of the Way Cafe, Matt Grabsky down in Utica, New York. Matt's a fan. I got to tell you what, that place is one of my favorite places to go for your breakfast and lunch. And Matt has a great crew over there. And he's got some of the biggest burgers. He's got some of the most unique eggs Benedict. Anything you get there is good that Matt puts together. And he's got a fantastic staff. So if you're looking to order some breakfast or lunch, give Matt a call at 315-733-5060. Also, tonight we want to thank Geddes Bakery and the Pappas family. Geddes makes some incredible tomato pie, baklava, spanakopita, baked goods, pies, cakes, and breads, and they have a whole selection of incredible stuff there. They're located in North Syracuse. Go down and see them. Call them and put your orders in at 315-437-8084. Also, want to thank Trademark Restoration, a fast-growing business located in Syracuse, New York. These guys, they handle residential, commercial losses at all sizes. They specialize in fire and water losses. You got to give Alan Diamond a call at 315-422-1937. And finally, our last sponsor tonight, Lawford's Pub, located in Whitesboro. They're known for its fun bar with great music, great people, and delicious food. And then just a little thing behind, I found out that the Polish tater tots and mac and cheese are off the charts. That's what I'm hearing. A lot of people have been saying that. So if you want to order some food, give them a call, 315-736-4840. So thank you, sponsors, tonight. And, wow, a lot of people are jumping on already. Sydney Irving's jumping on. What's happening, Tom Nitti Music? Hey, Brian. Everybody's on, man. So, Tom, let's hear about what's going on right now, man. How are you doing?
What's up?
How are you doing during this craziness right now?
I'm doing well. I mean, just got to take it with a grain of salt and everything that it is, and kind of keep pushing forward as far as life goes, family goes.
Yeah.
Just all in all, just, it is what it is, and
yeah,
we'll eventually get by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So people just joining us, we are with Tom Nitti. Fantastic singer, man. We actually can't wait. He's going to be playing a couple songs later. But listen, if you're viewing now, we want to try something new tonight. If you're watching, start a watch party. We want as many people involved watching the show, listening to Tom, hearing his story. Also, give his page a like, Tom Nitti Music, and check him out. If you have any questions for Tom, message him on the message board here on our page, and we will relay them over to Tom, and we'll get some answers. If you want to ask Tom anything, we will do that for you.
Yeah, please do. Got nothing but time.
Absolutely.
You got quite the setup over there, Tom.
Yeah.
You got quite the setup.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it big.
Absolutely,
do it right.
Man.
We're as big as we can for right now.
That's right.
So Tom, you grew up in New Hartford, New York.
Yep.
Went to high school there.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about you growing up in New Hartford.
As far as everything goes, like you said, I grew up in New Hartford. I played hockey, played golf. Just in general, New Hartford school district is phenomenal as far as academics go and whatsoever. Friends and all that stuff from New Hartford. It was a nice, fun village to always be a part of. A nice, fun group of people to be a part of, and that's now growing up and everything. My kids and everything are going there. And
you were a hockey player in New Hartford?
Yeah, back-to-back state champ.
Yeah. Oh, you were part of that team, huh?
Yeah.
That had to be pretty freaking exciting.
That was awesome. Probably the best time, in my life. Never forget the best day I was on the ice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So when did you get into music then?
I've always sang. Always been a part of my life. Was always a huge dream of mine. I picked up the guitar probably, I don't know, 12th grade or so. Didn't really do too much, just small things. I learned everything on YouTube when YouTube was actually just getting big. That was probably around the time I picked up the guitar, did some stuff there, and then picked it back up probably, I'd say 5 years ago, seriously.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. So you were a late bloomer. I was just going to ask you, when did you start singing and pick up a guitar? Usually some of the guests we've had, 6, 7 years old, they pick up a guitar, they're just playing and stuff, but you didn't start till you were a senior in high school then.
Yeah. Wow. It makes me feel better because Luke Combs is the same way. He started in college so.
No kidding. Yeah. So I was just going to ask you too, if you had lessons when you were growing up, or did you just self-teach yourself?
I never had lessons. I can't say never. I did for a couple months actually with Carmen Carmonica, who was a phenomenal teacher. Did a great job. Actually, I learned a lot from him in that short span of time. Mm-hmm. But I just got extremely busy and I wasn't able to keep up. So it was easier for me to not have to get up and go someplace every week, and I can just. It was. I can't say it was easier. I wish I could have continued to go to Carmen Carmonica, but again, it was just life got in the way, got too busy, and I learned a lot from him. I will say that I did learn a lot in that short span. But
so, who were your influences musically throughout the years? Did it change over time too?
It has changed over time, but I will always stay to my roots. My grandfather got me into the Temptations at a very early age. So from there I branched off. I do a lot of Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, Marvin Gaye. Those are the people that really actually influenced me to my singing career. Country has been my dream because my father got me into country at a young age. But like I said, I'd say my all-time influence definitely is Stevie Wonder. He'd be.
You can't beat listening to Stevie, man. He makes it look so easy, too.
So easy.
So easy. Just he gets on that piano, man. He just plays. Temptations, I love, by the way. They're just, so soulful and just.
And that's what I kind of wanted to gear my country music to, my writing to. That country, but a little bit of, like a touch of soul.
Yeah, a little soul.
So.
So. Since you started music kind of late in school, I'm assuming you didn't do too much like a chorus in high school or anything like that, or did you kind of get into it?
I was never a fan of choir, just because it was very. They didn't do songs that I liked. That was the biggest thing. For me to get into it, I have to like these songs.
Yeah, I like the music.
My first goal was actually to originally become a choir teacher and I wanted to do all these kind of like a sister act.
Yeah,
that's a choir teacher. Right?
Yeah.
But that obviously that dissipated and everything. But musicals, I never really got into that. I also, like I said, I played hockey, and hockey was a huge thing in my life. And in golf, when spring came around, it was extremely huge to me, and I wanted to do something with golf too. I could say I wanted to do this, that, and the other, but at that age, you don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, guys, you know what? I know we got a lot of people watching right now, so I'm going to let Tom get a song right off the bat. We're going to ask him a lot more questions coming up, but Tom, what's the first song you're going to play for us tonight?
One I believe, I hope everybody likes. It's called "Country to Me." It's an original tune, and it's basically growing up here in New York, and everybody has some sort of country to them. Whether they go out in the woods or they hike, they they hunt or whatever the case is.
Right.
Everybody has a little bit of country to them, and that's kind of how I base this song, or what I base the song around. So,
all right.
Country to Me.
That's who you play it, man.
All right.
I come from a place where you don't know, where the grass is green, depending on the snow. I got cowboy boots and a hat that fits just right. Will I ever know if that's what the South is like? But when I pick up my 6-string from Concord, country's what I feel inside. Step down to my core, and I know how to farm some land where they all should be. But I sure feel country to me. I can see the city from my house, and I'm a earshot view from making it downtown. Oh, closest neighbor can hear the old lady and I. But my favorite song is that wild chicken fry. When I pick up my 6-string from Concord, country's what I feel inside. Step down to my core, may not have the sweetest thing, but got Popeyes down the street. I sure feel country to me. People always ask me where I come from. When I say New York ain't on mine, you might be home. There's a big apple and a place in every street. Don't feel country. When I pick up my 6-string from Concord, mountains where I come from, it's called upstate New York. And I know how to farm some land where they all should be. May not have the sweetest thing, but got Popeyes down the street. Open to anyone that's got the chance to see. But I sure feel country to me. Hope you feel a little country with me.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
That's good stuff right there. Now, I did just find out that song just won you something at the Stanley in Utica.
It's actually P.S. I Love You, Dad, but
Chase.
oh, I know, I lied. I was wrong too. It's actually the Chase. Yeah, no, that song itself, like I said, it's kind of cool as a band. A lot of people request that song, and to watch other people sing it back, it's one of those surreal moments. But,
yeah, that's awesome, man. Good stuff, man. First time I've heard you sing it, man. You're right. It just kind of brings you to. You're out by a campfire. You're out in the woods. It just kind of brings you to that type of setting.
Well, thank you.
Good stuff, man. So,
that's my lead guitarist right there.
Who do we got with you tonight?
Come on, bring it on in.
Who we got there?
Eric Slicka.
Eric.
He's an okay
Come on, Eric.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Ray, what do you got for him?
So, we talked about like high school before the song. So after graduation, you went to the military, is what I understand.
Yep.
How was that? How was that experience?
Awesome. I think everybody should at least get that experience under their belt. If not, obviously the war side, but just the camaraderie, the traveling, everything that involves a military experience. I think everybody should definitely kind of find out for themselves. I had a great time in the military. I mean, I was always I'm going to do 4 years, and state police is what I'm going to do. And that was my direction. That was my stepping stone to doing a lot more in life. And at a young age, I obviously had a very, strict but awesome father who led me in the right direction to make these decisions at like a young age. And that's what I did. I don't think he really wanted me to join the military, but I knew I wanted to do that in order to achieve my goals. And the easiest way, as bad as it sounds, it is the easiest way to kind of get in open doors.
Yeah.
I was going to say, and now you became a state trooper. So that experience being in the military, really, how did that prepare you for your job now?
It actually did in a lot of ways. Just physical fitness for one.
Mm-hmm.
That's obviously huge in the military. That's huge in the state police. Mental mindset. Obviously huge in the military, huge in the state police. Again, camaraderie. Like my station, and I can speak for probably every other station in the state police. They're very close-knit people. And we actually do a lot of things with each other. We travel with each other. We talk about, the bad stuff together. Obviously I don't talk with them too much about military stuff, but
right.
That's a different group of people.
It's like a brotherhood, like you in military.
Absolutely.
Right.
I always said I would definitely go back to Afghanistan, but I would only go back with the guys I went with.
Thanks, true.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now we do got a
It
question.
probably helped the 3-year academy too with the state police having some of that.
Believe it or not, yes, the physical part. The state police is very, 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 very paramilitary organized, but you were able to go home on the weekends, which is a huge tease, and that I would rather stayed there the whole time. And they were very strict in the state police academy, but again, in boot camp in the Army, you were there the whole entire time, and that was it.
Right.
You didn't have anybody to talk the crap about that happened, other than the people that you were with, which again, camaraderie. But in the state police, we were able to go home, and on the weekends, and I can't even say a full weekend, but we were there going home Friday, had to be back Sunday.
Right.
Exactly.
And we do have a question. We do have a question from Sydney. Bill Vinci, can you please ask Tom if I could borrow his patrol car?
Only Sydney and her father can borrow it.
I know, Sydney, what a wisecrack she
Every
is.
time I see her, she says that. She's phenomenal. I don't know if you know who Sydney Irving is, but she is awesome.
Yeah, actually, Sydney was on a show of our Empire Plate show. We met her actually up at Lock One Distillery. She was singing there, and so we got to meet her and hear her sing. And she'll be joining us on Sunday.
I can't believe the range, the vocal range she has. At a young age, she is phenomenal. All props to Sydney.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So, I am going to go off the wagon here a little bit. I know we've been talking some music in your career and stuff, but growing up, I'm going to go back to growing up in New Hartford area, Utica area. Now, we're foodies. That's our thing. Was we travel all over New York showcasing mom and pop restaurants. That's what we do for a living. So, growing up in the New Hartford area, you obviously were right around probably some of the best restaurants.
Giorgio's all the way.
Giorgio's?
Yes. As in school now, we were always Cavallo's. Always at Cavallo's. Always.
Yeah.
DeFazio's, when it was DeFazio's Pizza. That was huge. Yeah. That goes a little back, but
Yeah,
Giorgio's.
Giorgio's your to-go place?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Greens.
I know. They got my favorite greens.
Yep.
And it's a great place. Yeah. Okay. I was going to ask you that because I said, growing up in the New Hartford area, man, we do got some of the best food hands down around in New York.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt about it.
There's so many good places around here. So, but anyway, you know what? I wanted to ask you now, when did you get your first gig?
My first gig actually was another phenomenal restaurant / bar, Village Pub. That was my first gig.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't just me. I used to be part of a duo, acoustic duo that we did like probably 10 shows. That was a lot for us at the time, 10 shows a summer, and it was Tommy Fiorentino and myself, and we call ourselves TNT Music. So we went from there to Pizza Boys. We played quite a few venues, but really stuck around. Village Pub was really good to us, really kind to us, and I know the owners very well, and they're awesome people as well.
Yeah, Joe's awesome, man. Yeah. We did a show there back, probably 5 years ago. We had the challenge. What do we have? The Burger Challenge there.
Yeah. The Burger Challenge.
Joe has some huge over there.
Yep. Huge. And I'll never forget. I mean, I was as scared as can be, like a little kid. I mean, because I always sang live. I always sang in talent shows and this, that, and the other. But Tommy and I have been best. We played hockey. We've been really good buddies since we've been probably 14 years old, I'd say. And it was good, obviously, having him there. My first gig by myself was actually at Nothing Fancy. That was my first gig.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And that was nerve-wracking because I've never played by myself before. Especially guitar. Never confident with myself and the guitar. And that was more scary than the Village Pub. But yeah.
So I also want to know some of your favorite places to play, because I know you've been traveling a lot more since you first started.
Well, I played a place in the Carolinas called Wild Boar. That was a great place, awesome spot, huge venue. My favorite place, because it's home, is right here.
Right there, huh?
Right here, Loffers Pub. They put a lot of trust in me, and Brian, my my manager, promoter, and like I said, it's like home here. Like I said, they opened their doors to me today, and it's. Like I said, it
feel comfortable playing there, you know?
Yeah, awesome. I mean, they're okay people, but the bar's nicer. No, I've played a lot of other places. Like I said, I played out of state. Those were the really fun ones because you get out, meet new people. Turning Stones, super fun. The Tin Rooster is really, really fun as a band.
Yep.
I've got more involved with the band aspect of it all, and that is just something completely different from what I'm doing here. And again, another camaraderie thing. We all got real close, and that's fun. So Tin Rooster, I'd say. Oh, there's a lot. I mean, they're all great places. I can't complain about.
You had a lot of gigs, man. You come all over the place. We just got a message here from Jackie. Was it Jackie Markoff? Come to Cortland. Ever played in Cortland before?
Yeah, I have. I'm not very good
with remembering names.
Yeah, remembering names of these. Yeah, I played in Cortland. Well, I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so you get a fan in Cortland.
Portland or Cortland?
Portland.
Yeah.
Oh
God, where did I play in Cortland?
I'm trying to think of some of the places out in Cortland.
I have played in Cortland.
Okay.
I can't. I can see it in my head. I don't remember the. And actually, it was a place I opened up. Cortland, man. Is Greek Peak Cortland?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Greek Peak.
Greek Peak, yep.
Well, very cool.
The heck is the other place? I can't remember. I really can't.
That's all right. Well, you've been to Cortland. So, Jackie, he has been to Cortland, and maybe he'll be out there again to come out and play on his tour.
Hopefully.
Now, I want to talk about some of your achievements and some of the awards you've won over the years. Tell us a little bit about some of that stuff, man.
So I mean, we can go way back. Awards in general, or
yeah.
Well, back-to-back state champs, high school, military. I'm actually a Purple Heart recipient.
Really?
Yep. So now let's surpass the military, and because there's a lot of awards you get in the military, obviously. Coming out. I mean, just doing this in itself is an award. I mean, obviously the Stanley thing was a huge deal. Very fun, awesome, great people to work with. I don't know. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast, but
I know.
Because I don't think of awards as something huge that I've really achieved, unless it's something like completely like winning billions of dollars, but I just kind of push on and say my thank yous, and I know it sounds horrible, but I don't like being known as that person who won an award or won this or something else.
I got you.
I see what you mean. It's almost like you just want to do your thing. You don't want like the praise for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
On with it.
I've never been like that way, and I don't intend to. I don't intend to ever be that way.
Now we got another question here, and I'm really going to botch this name up. Now, first of all, just to let you know, I am terrible at pronouncing names. This one's going to be a major challenge to me. I can't
wait to hear this.
Do you see what I'm looking at, Ry?
Yeah, I just want to hear you say it.
David Villavicencio. How off am I?
Yeah, he's a really, 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 really good friend of mine. We went to Afghanistan together.
Oh, okay. So he said Tom was the best guy to be around. Best guy to be around, downrange. Need to convince him to come to Alaska.
Pay for my trip, sure.
That'd be a big trip.
Yeah.
Oh, far.
Yeah, Villavicencio.
Villavicencio.
God, I mean, a lot of memories with that kid, but we won't go into that.
So I take it David's in Alaska right now then, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. We got somebody from Alaska watching the show right now. So David,
that's what's good about Facebook,
Yeah, man, it's awesome. Yeah, you get people from all over the world watching, which is really cool. Guys, again, we are with Tom Nitti, fantastic singer, man. He's got a great story. If you're just tuning in and you want to ask Tom a question, just post it on a comment and we'll read it off to him. So, Tom, I wanted to ask you, and this is, obviously with everything kind of shut down right now, we've dealt with some entertainers. We've had them on the show and stuff. What are you trying to do to keep busy? Obviously you are still playing some gigs at places. Obviously everything is you're solo and whatnot. What are you doing, and where could people find you while you're out playing?
Obviously on Facebook. Facebook streaming is huge right now. Whenever they come, like opportunities like this, whenever it arises, I try to get as much out there as I can with as busy of a schedule as I have. I try to do a video once, maybe twice a week, or once, maybe one every other week at least, a video out there just to kind of stay relevant to people because, believe it or not, if I'm not around, people are going to forget, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, honestly, right now, I'm just enjoying, believe it or not, the time that I do have, like with family, being able to get projects done and completed, like painting my shed or finishing my deck. I finished my entire basement, in this period of time because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
I golf a lot, so I'm a member at Shenandoah Golf.
Okay. Because this is your busy time of the year, obviously, in the summer.
Which sucks. Can I say that here?
Oh, yeah, you can say whatever you want. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks for everybody, especially musicians right now, because you guys are kind of, you're used to playing in front of crowds, in front of people at bars, and that energy from the people watching. I mean, for you sitting here playing in front of just the cameras, how different is that compared to playing to a packed house?
To be honest with you, I love my fans. I love the people that tune in, but I hate it. I hate it because I can't interact with people. I can't joke with people. I don't know what they're saying back. I kind of throw on a little comedy skit every time I get up there, just to honestly just shake the nerves off of myself. But it's horrible, man. I like doing the live stream just because, like I said, it keeps me relevant. But it's something I don't like doing. I hope it stops very soon because I like going out and talking with people, interacting with people, getting requests from people, dancing in the crowd and stuff like that. So I do hope it comes back because this is horrible.
It is. I was
whole different energy.
Yeah, that energy. And just, think about it now. If you were still playing sports today and playing hockey, can you imagine playing a hockey game in front of no fans?
No, I couldn't.
Just sports in general. Like when baseball comes back, they might be playing in empty stadiums. Football might be playing in empty stadiums. It's as an athlete, and I played sports growing up through school. That crowd was the one thing that would get you going. And if there's just nobody there, man, like you said, there's just not that energy.
What do you think about them doing the fake fans, like the cheering and stuff, too?
Just put it over the loudspeaker.
That's silly, man. The whole thing. I can't really say too much, but it is what it is.
I hear you.
Yeah.
We got another question, Sydney. Bill, Tom, Eric, and myself shot a cool music video last week for a secret project. It's going to be released soon. Also, Tom is one of the nicest, kindest people I know. Wow, man, Sydney's really blowing you up tonight.
Yes, she's awesome. She wants something.
She said Tom also has a super red Jeep.
That's what she wants. She wants a Jeep.
She wants the
Jeep. She wants a ride in a patrol car.
Patrol car or Jeep, either way.
Yeah.
No, we are. So like I said, Sydney's a phenomenal singer. We did it was actually me, Eric, and Sydney. It's for the classes of 2020. The song. Did she already tell you what the song was?
No, this is new to me. I'm just reading it for the
first time. All right, and I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything. It's kind of a secret thing that's just coming out. So we'll have to wait and tune in for that.
It's cool. It's really cool.
Okay. We're looking forward to that. So that should be out soon?
It's, probably in a week or so?
Oh, really?
Whenever the videographer, who is another awesome dude, Jordan Jack at Multimedia, you should check him out because he does phenomenal work. He does absolutely awesome work.
Absolutely.
He's a good videographer.
Yeah, we'll have to look for that. We'll have to look for that video. Now, here's one question I love to ask entertainers, sports people, really anything. So, what has been the craziest thing that's happened to you at a gig? Or the strangest, the craziest? I mean, we've heard some good stories so far by some of the people, but there's got to be something that stands out.
Ah, man. I'm kind of new at all this. Yeah. So I'm kind of new at all this, and so I wasn't. This was actually probably like my third gig, or maybe my second gig. I can't remember, but again, it was at Nothing Fancy, and a girl did some things that I wasn't expecting. Yeah, that's probably the craziest.
That's probably the craziest. Those are sometimes the best surprises, though.
Best. You're right. The best.
I mean, there's nothing new. You can't. I mean, there's those unexpected. Just See, we haven't. That hasn't happened to us on our show, right?
Yeah, there goes my career.
No.
Nothing.
See, you got your second show. That's just setting the tone right there.
Yeah.
You set the
Like I
bar
said,
pretty high.
I mean, there's been some crazy things that happened. I mean, I probably can't say on here, but yeah, it's cool.
That's cool. That's a great story. Let's see. We got a couple other questions coming in from Isaac French. I'm excited for Tom to get some studio recordings out. Great musician. Isaac French.
Isaac, man, he was actually, we were head to head during the Stanley thing. He called me up because he's a pretty stand-up guy, and himself as an artist is really, really good. If you could check out some of his stuff.
Yeah,
he is good. I highly suggest looking up him. He has really, really good stuff on Spotify.
We'll check that out. Yeah, and David's got something. I've shared the heck out of Tom's music up here. One thing I haven't found was all his music. Where could we find it? Spotify and such. And y'all were close on the last name. Haha. Just let's stick to the V. Just stick to V. Okay, David V. I'll pay half his flight and take him fishing for halibut. Good. God bless Tom. Miss you, brother.
There it is.
Miss him too, man.
Got your flight.
Miss him too.
Going to Alaska.
You're going to fucking Alaska, man.
I guess. I mean, jeez. Let's do it. Eric, you down?
Sure.
Yep, he's down.
Absolutely, man. We'll see a live show out from Alaska on the fucking glacier or something. You got an ice thing out in the middle of the water.
Hope you bring your sign. Your Tom Nitti signs better be on the glacier.
That'd be awesome.
That would be actually really cool. Now, Ryan, what's our fun question we always ask about before a show and stuff? Go ahead.
So, usually before any show, whether it's sports, musicians doing their gigs, everyone's got some kind of ritual before something, whether it's a song or it's something you eat or it's just something to get you in the mindset. Do you have anything like that?
It's funny you say that. There's a couple things. Depending on the moment and if we have time, because the majority of the time all of us as band members are rushing to get on stage because we're I don't know, we always caught up doing something. We're like, oh crap, we got to get going. But praying, I always thank God for what He gave me, and I either do that to myself or, like I said, Tommy and I will maybe do something little. But to myself, I always pray, and I like I said, I thank God that for everything He's given me, because I obviously couldn't do this without Him. The other thing is, a shot of what? No, a shot of what? American honey.
American honey. Oh,
American
really?
Honey. Yeah, shot of American honey, and we get out there.
That gets you off the thing. So, is there a song that you need to hear before I come on the show? And I was just talking about this the other day. Who the hell was I talking? Oh, we had Marty Buron, former goalie for the Buffalo Sabres, on, and I was telling him that I listen to a song before I come on to do the show, which is kind of weird because I'm just sitting in front of a camera. So, but I still need to get fired up. So I listen to Wild Side by Motley Crue.
Oh, really?
And that just gets me jacked up. I get fired up. I was listening in the car when I went to get my food. I came home. I was playing it, and I'm just singing from on a chair, talking to you. But it just fired. You got a song? You got that one song? You go. You put your headset on. You go. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to go after listening.
No. Honestly, I mean, Eric has asked me, "Did you warm up or any?"
Yeah.
What you get is what you get when I get out there. I mean, I very rarely warm up. I don't, like I said, I'm a huge team player, so it started at a young age, going into camaraderie now, and just us together, that jacks me up as it is. Just everybody saying, "Oh, we can't wait."
Right,
It's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be a good show. That kind of jacks me up.
Okay.
I don't like to zone out from anybody else, and I like to
got your own
get everybody
thing
involved and ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Jackie says, "Try Jack." Yeah.
Jack Fire.
Jack
Fire.
Oof.
Yeah, that one's Jack, right?
That's wild turkey.
American Honey. American Woman. Yeah.
All right. So Tom, before we get to your next song, we got to do now. You're going to be now. This is going to be familiar to you. You're going to be entering the penalty box.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. You're going to tell us the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Now, look at him. I got him rattled already.
Yeah.
Tom, you got this, man. This is easy stuff.
Yeah, find you some American honey before this.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Gotta get ready.
Get a sip. Man, I scare these guys with this stuff.
We'll be able to sing my next song.
How did Jack Tripper come into this conversation from Three's Company? Freaking Bob. All right. Favorite meal?
Pasta. Boom.
Pasta.
Does it have to be that quick?
Well, not that quick. I mean, you can think about it. Is there
All right, corned beef and rice.
What do you like? Rigatone, spaghetti?
Corned beef and rice. My mom makes awesome corned beef and rice.
Really?
Yeah, phenomenal.
Okay. That sounds good. All right. How about favorite band?
What's that?
Favorite band?
Temptations. Always have been. Yep.
Okay. How about a bucket list concert to go see?
Cody Johnson, or Luke Combs, I'd say. More so Cody Johnson.
Okay. All right. And who would be the one band that you would love to open up for and to play with, to tour with? Who would be that one band you say, man, I would love to tour with them?
Cody Johnson.
Yeah.
Cody Johnson.
How fun would that be?
My God, it would be awesome. If only.
That would be pretty cool. All right, last question. If you could sit down and just say you're going to have that dish that your mom makes, and you could sit down with one person, anybody, they've passed on, they're still around, who would it be and why? Who would you like to have one dinner with and just shoot the shit and talk about everything?
Oh, man. Yeah, probably.
You're gonna say Cody, aren't you?
No. I definitely. There's a lot of people, but I'd have to say the 2 military men that we lost in Afghanistan: Staff Sergeant Orion Sparks and Sergeant Jonathan Golnitz. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just to catch up, I guess.
Yeah.
Great.
Absolutely. That'd be neat. Yeah, you got a lot of stories to catch up on.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I think people have been waiting long enough. We got a good story on Tom and everything he's accomplished so far, man. But he's still young yet. Damn, you're not even 30 yet, are you?
No, 28.
God damn.
28.
You've done a lot of stuff in a short time.
Thank you. I do appreciate it, and I can't thank obviously Grace Musicians Group and Brian Fagan for getting me. I was actually just talking to my mother about this earlier today. I was like, he got me from literally nothing, nobody to, and I can't say that I'm this big hot shot, dude, but just people following me and liking everything that I've done, and that in itself is great.
Yeah, absolutely. You need the right people behind you.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you got that wrong guy that's leading in the wrong direction, man, it could just go downhill. But Brian seems to be doing some great things. I stay in touch with him quite a bit now, especially with you and Sydney joining on the show and stuff. And he just seems like a very caring person, and he just wants the best for you guys.
He's all right.
He does all right, right? I know he's listening. I know he's watching, by the way, because I've seen his name and he's talking to people and stuff. So Brian's doing this thing out there. So I know everybody's been waiting, and Tom's going to play another song for us. Tom, what are you going to play next, man?
Babe. It's kind of a newer song, not really introduced too hard, but it's called Babe, and it's a song that I wrote actually when we were at our last show. I was kind of just, the next day, I was kind of just remembering everything that was going on. And I wrote the song called Babe. It's about, you picking up, a girl or whatever, or the other way around, whatever the case may be. And there's that. There's that. But what helped me write that song was actually the TV show You. He was talking, and I can't remember what really happened in the scene, but he was saying to this other girl, you can call me this, call me that, whatever you want to call me, but, my name is this, or whatever the case was.
Right.
So that's kind of, you'll hear it in the song again.
Okay.
And I guess take it for what you think it's worth, I guess.
All right.
So,
sounds good.
I got it called Babe.
Tom Nitti and singing Babe. Let's hear you, man.
Thanks. People.
Said one went by real quick. Old drummer banging them sticks. Bass player slapping it hard. Hear the riff on that lead song. Right there's when you walked in. All about that how you doing, grin. Moving and singing every song that the band played all night long. Said all was up and down before you knew. Try to catch my name, but you were playing games. Well, I can call you here, or I can call you there. Just tell your number like that, here I will call you back. I can call you that girl, oh, just give me your name. We'll take it from there, but I'm just happy you came. Either way you have it at the end of the night. If you know it's just right, well, I'll be calling you babe. Sick to I'm pressing my luck, thinking about calling you up. Singing Marshall Tucker, can't you see? Love the way you're looking at me. Right here, right now's my chance. Girl, can I have this dance? Look around the bar, so confused. Yeah, I'm calling on you. There's had to shoot, but they were gone before you knew it. Try to catch my name, but I know this game. Well, you can call me right, or you can call me wrong. Don't matter what you call me, girl, as long as you're singing my song. I can make you wait it out, or I'll just give you my name. We'll take it from there, girl, I'm just happy you came. Either way, you have it at the end of the night. Think the mood's just right. Well, I'll be calling you babe. I'll be calling you babe. Be calling you babe. Either way you have it end of the night if the mood's just right. Well, I can call you here, or I can call you there. Just tell your number like that, then I will call you back. I can call you that girl, oh, just give me your name. We'll take it from there, yeah, just how you can. Either way you have it at the end of the night, if the mood's just right. Well, I'll be calling you back. I'll be calling you babe. Be calling you babe.
Awesome.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you.
That's good stuff, man. See, that place should be rocking right now.
I could definitely hear the soul in your voice,
Well,
like the influence of it.
Yeah,
It's awesome. It is.
that's good stuff, man. You guys rock, man. That's awesome. You and Eric, man. Good stuff, man. Hopefully people will be able to get out in the bar soon and watch you guys and everything else. But guys, we're coming to the end of the show here. I do got one more question I got to ask Tom. I got to thank our sponsors, go over a few things. But Tom, being a musician and starting at such a late age, what would you give us some advice to kids growing up who are playing instruments, who are singing at a younger age? What would be the advice you would give them?
I mean, obviously the cliche thing is to say follow your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true in my case. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say do what you can to achieve what you. I'd say, man, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Do what you can to kind of make yourself feel happy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Again, saying, oh yeah, everybody should follow your dreams.
Right.
Obviously, the cliche thing.
Right.
I think you should obviously set yourself up for success and have a backup plan.
Yeah.
But this is always 100% my dream, my passion. State police was always my dream job. This was always my dream.
Yeah.
And I'm now, because setting myself up, I'm able to do and enjoy both things.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So do what you feel is right. Do what makes you happy. If you don't think you can sing, keep singing, keep trying. Because I strongly believe that everybody has some sort of voice. And that's pretty much it, man. Save your money.
You know what, man? You're never too old to do something you love. I mean, when we started this podcast, I'm 51. You know, Ryan's 26, man. I've never done anything like this in my life. You know,
Right.
Even the Empire Plate Show we started when I was 45. You know, I didn't have a freaking clue about being in front of the camera or doing all this stuff, or even doing a podcast. And like you said, man, you just put your mind to something, and I tell you, man, you could almost do anything you want if you really.
Absolutely. You're 100% correct there, because I never thought I would actually become or be where I am today, especially at the age of 14 or 15 years old, because you obviously don't know. You don't know how your life's going to pan out.
Right.
Never thought I was going to be where I am, just because I didn't think I had it. But just because you don't think you have it, and if you keep pushing, I mean, hopefully things work out for you. And if it doesn't, there's always
something
way more alternative routes that you can take.
Exactly.
Some are bad, some are good.
That's it. We got a couple questions here. Brooke Beck Lynch. Nitti, you got to bring Jess to North Carolina with you if you want to see Devin. Sydney goes, I know me and Brian love that song, And Jessica said he won't have a choice the next time. You go, man.
I'm not bringing Jess.
You're going to be doing some traveling, man. North Carolina, Alaska.
I played in North Carolina. Thank you. So Devin is another military friend of mine.
Okay.
One of my best friends. And I visited him a couple times. So he actually hooked me up with a place called Tilted Ladder down there, and which is an awesome venue, awesome place, small town kind of. It's in Pilot Mountain, I believe, North Carolina or South Carolina, whatever. Too, I get them confused. But yeah, so no, my wife's not going.
Wow. She says, "Ha, I'm coming." Yeah, see, she's listening, man. She's not with you in there, is she?
No. Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't know if she was on the side. Anyway. Okay, she's watching. Sydney said, "Thank you for all you do, Tom. You're the best, and love the song, Babe." So awesome.
Well, I again can't appreciate Sydney more.
Yeah, awesome, man. Well, I got to tell you, Tom, this was a great conversation with you, man. We learned a lot. Like I said, I've never met you personally. I don't think Ryan has either, right? You never. And I got to tell you,
I've been to shows with Siggy, but I don't think we've met in person yet.
Okay. It's a great story, man. You got a great story. You're doing a lot at a young age, man. And, we want to wish you the best.
I appreciate it.
And, when everything opens up again, we're definitely going to have to come out and see you live and see that energy and that excitement that you portray.
Please do.
Absolutely, man. And
I can't wait. I honestly, I can't wait to get back out there and just hit it all up again, grind.
Yeah.
I will say, within this time period, being kind of quarantined up or whatever, my vocals got back to normal. There was a point where I was singing so much that it was just killing my voice, and especially singing like a high octave. The next day it'd be shot, or I'd have to force it back into shape. And
right.
So I'm glad I'm giving my voice a little bit of a rest, but I'm ready to go now.
You always need it. Yeah. Now you're ready to go. Grace Musicians Group #1. Someday Nitty's going to be a headliner at the Carrier Dome. Oh, how cool would that be? Play at the Dome.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, man, that'd be
awesome.
Great. Last show I saw at the Dome, Ryan, we went was Billy Joel. How would you like to see Tom Nitti starring at the Carrier Dome in Sydney, Irving? How freaking cool would that be?
Headlining over Chad Johnson.
Yeah, Cody, yeah. But that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
But I don't know, man. Cody Johnson has some talent, has some great writing skills, and that's why I love him. And he sticks to that old country roots,
He does. Well, guys, I also want to thank our sponsors once again. Out of the Way Cafe, want to thank Matt, always a great guy, man. Geddes Bakery, the Pappas family in North Syracuse, Trademark Restoration, Alan Diamond out in Syracuse, and of course, Loffers Pub holding this event tonight. Thank you guys for letting Tom come in and Eric and do their thing and talk with us. But Tom and Eric, also, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. And he's hiding behind it. We want to wish you guys the best, man. Stay safe, and we'll keep following. Now, people who are watching this, if you missed the live, definitely give a share. When you see the replay, share it. Spread the word about these guys, man. They're fantastic. So when you watch the replay of this, give it a share. And check out their page, Tom Nitti Music. So, Tom, Ryan, I want to thank you guys again so much for being on the show tonight. And remember, guys, next show is Sunday, 3 to 4. Sydney Irving will be joining us live from Glazed and Confused in Syracuse. So that should be another fun show with Paul Valente over there. So, Tom, again, be safe, man. And we look forward to seeing you in person.
I like I said before, I do appreciate this opportunity. I had a phenomenal time, and this is a great chat, great music going on, and I had a great time. And just so you know, everybody, all the shows that you see on my events and everything, they're still there. We go obviously week by week, and if this quarantine's still going, we kind of cancel it out and just keep on moving. But we're booked all the way until December. Everything's still up and running. So.
Okay. So make sure you
Alrighty.
check out his page and follow his stuff. Sydney, thank you so much for watching. Great show, Bill and Ryan. So, all right, guys. Well, you guys have a good night. We will see you guys back on Sunday with Sydney at 3 o'clock. Everybody stay safe. Tom, we'll see you, man.
Thank you.
All right, guys.